Hi, I'm the second affirmative. So why should the SAT be eliminated? Coleman, he is president of the place where they do the SATs and stuff. He said that no parents, whatever their socioeconomic status, were satisfied. Achievements of children from affluent families were tainted because they bought a score, because they had money to pay for test preparation classes and tutors. The middle class cried foul because they couldn't get the good stuff. And the poor were shut out completely because they didn't have any resources. In the New York Times, it said many of the schools that dropped their requirements saw spikes in their applications, at least in the first year. The former dean of admission at Bates College and Valerie W. Franks, a former Bates assistant dean of admissions, supports Wake Forest experience. They reviewed 33 colleges and universities that didn't require SAT or ACT scores and found no significant differences in college GPA or graduation rates between those who had submitted tests and those who didn't. To support Janet's second claim, the minorities English language learners take tests in English before they have mastered the language. Special education students take the same test as other children, receiving few of the accommodations usually provided to them as part of their individualized education plans. There was a 5-year study done at University of Maryland. It was completed in 2007, and they found the pressure teachers were feeling to teach the test since NCLB was leading to declines in teaching higher order thinking and the amount of time spent on complex assignments and the actual amount of high cognitive content in the curriculum. The impacts in school. Mr. Coleman acknowledged they inspire little respect from classroom teachers. Only 20% see the college admission test as fair measure of the work their students have done. So they see their students have done a lot of work and this test doesn't resemble their true potential. According to late education researcher Gerald W. Bracey, PhD, qualities that standardized tests cannot measure include creativity, critical thinking, resilience, motivation, persistence, and more. Teachers also don't like the SATs. They feel the test wasn't based on what they were doing in class, and yet the mean SAT scores of many high schools were published by state education departments, which meant that blame for poor performances was often directed to them. A new exam will be available on paper and computer, and scoring will revert to the old 1600 point scale from 2400, which shows that obviously these kids can't get to the 24, so they lower it again in order for them to at least reach it. So that's all. Thank you.